There are a lot of Shonen Jump games out there, but none of them has quite scared me like this game. This is Battle Stadium D.O.N, a PlayStation 2 and Nintendo Gamecube game by 8nin, Q Entertainment, and Bandai Namco, and this is why I like to consider the middle child of the crossover Shonen Jump games, with it being between Famicom Jump and Jump Force. You see why my gut feeling is telling me this is cursed? I mean, the precursor to Jump Force is cursed. Oh well, there's no physical evidence, so I'm just gonna put it back in. Okay, go to a party. But my adorable mascot Timmy the Taco, my gut feeling. I'm not that scared of Jump Force. This game features 3 of Shonen Jump's most iconic franchises, Naruto, One Piece, and Dragon Ball Z, and they are fighting it out platform fighting style, with there being 20 unique characters, 10 complex stages, and 4 different modes that provides a whole bunch of wacky and fun battling shenanigans. This stupid act didn't have a pink remote, so now I'm stuck with this thing. So, why are beloved characters fighting in this Smash Bros. Clone? Well, according to this really well done opening sequence, Naruto and friends were eating their ramen in a ramen shop peacefully. Then wham! Luffy grabs the ramen and eats it all, bows included. Then wham! Goku decides to commit motherfrickin' ramen shop terrorism for no reason, which, well, causes an all-out war. Hey Goku, what are your thoughts on supporting small local ramen shop businesses?
Blow up them all.
Go, no!
I will blow up every single one of them.
Goku's ramen shop insecurities aside, this transitions us to the gameplay. See these orb thingies? Your goal is to beat up the opposing fighters with attacks and special attacks to get these orbs. Collecting these orbs causes your life gauge to grow larger while theirs decreases. Whoever has the largest life gauge when time is up or fully dominating the life gauge causes you to win the fight. Be careful though, as there are a ton of things you could do to cause you to lose your life gauge. With it being a platform fighter, there is the potential to fall off the stage. Don't worry, if you do fall, you have the option to enact revenge via aiming this cruiser to jump back into the action. This is such a unique mechanic I absolutely love! Not only because of the mechanic itself, but because of the implication that every character could potentially be motherfucking Spider-Man due to their sudden wall-sticking abilities. Not in the Spider-Man mood? Don't worry, there are a whole variety of items, buffs, and debuffs that get randomly thrown throughout the stages during these battles. For the buffs and debuffs, they are pretty basic. Whoa, I'm invincible! Whoa, you're slow now! Heck, this game makes a big deal about the ability to, well, turn bigger. No matter what you get, the fact that they included little elements that represent the item is pretty cool. I mean, come on, there's just something so funny about Piccolo having to have these itsy-bitsy angel wings in order to fly in this game. And the items themselves are just as chaotic as these buffs and debuffs. My personal favorite items includes Goku's power pole that admittedly stresses a bit too much in this game. A fan, not for any mechanic reasons, I just like how funny this is. And we can't forget about the ramen. This delicious mixture of meat and noodles lets your power meter increase much faster. Hey Goku!
What? The power! It's over 9,000.
So what does this power meter do? Well, it not only allows each character to be able to perform their special attacks in this game, to which, thank goodness you can spam it because some of these special attacks are intense. But increase it enough, and get this, you can perform a final attack, which depending on the character, ranges from powerful hits, Luffy doing whatever the heck he's doing here, and Goku's teensy weeny ball thingy. You see, once it becomes clear that you're about to win, your character goes into burst mode. In this mode, your character pretty much becomes a much more powerful version of itself, which is awesome. It gives me these overpowered anime villain vibes, and I love love it. And just like with any anime villain, there's going to be that overpowered anime hero to stop him. This is a reverse attack, in which if you manage to do one of your special attacks on someone while in burst mode, you can end up stealing all of their orbs and turning the tides. This is such an amazing way to balance the overpowered state you are when you're in burst mode. You already know this glorified Uno reverse card is going to ruin some friendships. Anyway, that pretty much sums up the gameplay. Let's talk about some of the modes in this game. Like with most licensed platform fighters, you'll find yourself a gallery with all the characters' information on them. You can also forget about the basic practice and time attack modes as well. And ooh, there's this free battering mode as well, which allows you to pick the stages and characters to play and fight against up to 4 players. My personal favorite mode has to be the item use mode though. In this mode, you can customize the battles however you like. Want to battle while small, with reverse controls, trapped in a giant chain ball while orbs constantly fall from the sky? You can do that. Want to play in which the opposing fighter mirrors your every move, which allows for... Why are you hitting yourself? 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 Of course, with this being an anime fighting game, expect a typical survivor mode that has you fighting baddies with a reduced health bar until your health bar depletes. And finally, the mode you're most likely to spend time with, Battle Stadium mode. And trust me, it's not like you have a choice. You see, a lot of the modes I talked about have to be earned via playing this mode. And it's not just the modes, but you have to unlock 8 characters and 4 stages with this mode. Thankfully, this mode is pretty simple. You just pick a character, do 5 randomly generated fights in a boss battle, which is just an annoyingly overpowered version of Boo or Cell depending on which difficulty you choose, and voila, you get a character and her stage, right? No, let's just say you have one more challenge to get to before you earn these prizes. Oh, I'm sure it can't be that bad.
Start!
We're motherfrickin' gambling! Everyone's family friendly Shonen Jump favorites are trying to get me a gambling addiction. What? It's all fun and games until IDK Motherfrickin' Scott becomes a laughingstock because he's talking about his gambling addiction in limited edition Dragon Ball Z pajamas. Okay, it's not too bad. Just Master the Time and yay! Character freebies! Ron, wanna get this icon that allows us to get all these shiny new modes? You are completely at the mercy of whenever the game decides to blacken out every option but that mode, because it's literally impossible otherwise. I am not joking. It literally teleports you to a random one if you are about to time all 3 correctly. And I tried this over and over and over again, even failing when making the game 25 times slower. Yeah, it's slow. It took me 3 hours and 12 seconds until the game allowed me to, and I still can't stress this enough, get a chance to potentially get a character, stage, or mode. But once the game finally gave me a chance, and I justifiably spammed the heck out of save states to ensure I wouldn't miss this,
Bonus game!
oh, don't mind me. Scott is pissed at his Dragon Ball Z pajamas because of your nonsense, and now I have to wash them! There's another one. And it's the same shenanigans as the other slot machine. Be a good boy and wait until you decide to blacken everything out again to get a chance again. And you're not even guaranteed to get a shot at these machines in the first place. You see, in order to be able to even use the slots after defeating everyone, you must have slot coins. You can get these slot coins by doing the various missions you have to complete while playing this mode. On one hand, I love these missions. They add a ton of replayability to this mode, and come on, having to complete quirky missions such as having to jump 100 times makes for some amusing gameplay segments. On the other hand, they are randomly generated, meaning if you get the throw yourself off the stage and the only stage in the game that you can't, well, throw yourself off the stage in, too bad. And B, missions aren't guaranteed between each fight unless you play in very hard mode, to which, let's say viewing very hard mode is
KO!
overpowered. Overall, dude, I love it. I never thought I would say it to a mechanic that's more limited and doesn't allow you to explore and free in the moment, but here we are. As long as you put in some effort and complete all these missions and pick very hard mode each time, expect 50 to 100 tokens after you defeat the boss. This allows for 20 to 40 tries on the slot machine, to which based on the map Timmy did based off my gameplay, gives you a 50% chance of unlocking a character, stage, or mode. All in all, you're looking at 15 to 20 hours of gameplay to unlock everything. And I gotta admit, it was kind of fun having that random rambling element thrown in the mist. It made it much more exciting to unlock everything. I don't care what anyone says. Thank you, Naruto. Thank you, Goku. And thank you, Luffy, for teaching me how to live in the moment via gambling my life away. I'm addicted to gambling now, aren't I? And with all the characters and stages unlocked, let's talk about them. Each character not only has a unique special attack, but unique combo systems and moves to utilize that perfectly represent the character. And to me, this is the biggest strength this game presents. From Naruto having his iconic Rasengan and frog summoning, Luffy boasting his Gumu Gumi pistol and bell attacks, Goku having his Kamehameha and Spirit Bomb, and we can't forget about Nami's Clim attack that can manipulate the weather and summon romantic items. Oh yeah, try to get this. No matter who you pick, expect a balanced and really well represented cast of characters. This applies to the stages as well. You got your quote-unquote competitive stages like Battle Stadium D.O.N game map, casual stages based on our 3 franchises represented like Fighting on the Going Merry, and we can't forget about the stages that are downright chaotic. Giant Jack is, get this giant beanstalk that you constantly have to climb up and down at random times. Don't worry though, the final 15 seconds leads you to this flat zone with no gimmicks in the way. When it comes to my personal favorite stages though, the Forest of Death has to be my favorite. You have to not only constantly parkour your way to keep up with the scrolling camera, but there are traps in the way as well. Oh, and we can't forget about IDK, the giant snake whose attacks take up 95% of the screen. No! And speaking of love, this is just what the game needs, honestly. The internet kind of pushed aside this adventure of a game because, LOL, Smash Bros. Clone. And it doesn't help that Shonen Jump crossover games don't exactly have the best reputation out there. But honestly, I'm kinda glad I got locked in this attic. I got to live in a moment while experiencing an adventure I never thought I would enjoy. And just like with all adventures, there's an ending. The ending to this game is one of my favorite endings I've ever seen in an anime game. You have all your favorite characters just partying and hanging out. Boo and Luffy are stuffing their faces with food, Sakura and Kakashi are teaching Gohan Jujutsu, Kakashi is showing Shinji risque content. But what really matters is at the very end, all of our characters come together to create a spirit bomb with the words "We are number one" flashing on the screen. So yeah, thank you Spirit Thingy for allowing me to go on this adventure. My gut feeling, that and the fact that Timmy's ghost thingy is above you. Alright! I'm glad you are too. I need your Taco Bell money to survive. Did you say you were cooking dinner? Did you say you were cooking dinner? Well, Battle Stadium D.O.N wasn't the only thing that was lit today. What retirement money? You work at Taco Bell.